Hello, everybody. I am Dr. Greg Sloop, and it is time for Live at 5 on this Thursday, April 11th, 2024. Hope you've had a great day. It's been a good day around the Kannapolis Church of God. We're excited about what God's doing. Have some meetings tonight, and then this weekend we're going to be taking in new members to the church. We had a lot of folks saved at the beginning of the year. We baptized 11 on Sunday, and we're hoping to bring in some members this coming Sunday. So it's an exciting time around the Kannapolis Church of God. Good to see some of you logging on here. Hey, Richard Britt, good to see you on with us today. I know there are about 6 of you on, but not everybody's showing up on my list. Thank you for being with us. I know 2 days ago there was no sound on the video that I posted. Man, I hate that. Hey, Gene Goodman, good to see you as well. And then yesterday I had to record because we had some meetings in the evening. We're back though today live and in color. That's what they used to say back in the day. But live, we're live here today, and we're excited to have you with us. If you've been here 100 times or if this is your first time, thank you for being here for Live at 5. We're going to continue our look at some of the events in the life of Abraham. That's kind of where we are in the Old Testament right now, looking at the life of Abraham. Today we're going to look at his time in Egypt. Now he went to the Promised Land, and he was told, or he was on his way to the Promised Land, and he made a detour. So it says in chapter 12, verse 10 of the book of Genesis, now there was a famine in the land, and Abram went down to Egypt to dwell there. Now, that looks like a pattern for the whole nation of Israel. If there's famine, if you've had a tough time, go to Egypt. I don't know why, but that's sort of a pattern because it happens later with Joseph and with the children of Jacob or Israel as well. For the famine was severe in the land. And it came to pass when he was close to entering Egypt that he said to Sarai, his wife, indeed, I know that you are a woman of beautiful countenance. Therefore, it will happen when the Egyptians see you that they will say, this is his wife, and they will kill me, but they will let you live. Please say you are my sister, that it may be well with me for your sake, that I may live because of you, that my soul may live because of you. Wow. Here's a guy who left his homeland. He left his family. He's headed to the Promised Land. There's a famine. He's headed down to Egypt for a little while on his sojourn toward the Promised Land. And he's afraid that they're going to see his pretty wife and they're going to want to kill him in order to take his wife. Well, he asked Sarah to lie, basically. Now, I do know that it wasn't a complete lie because she was in his family line. That's what happened back in the days of the patriarchs. They married in their own family lines for religious purposes. But here's how the story continues. So it was when Abram went into Egypt that the Egyptians saw the woman, that she was very beautiful. The princes of Pharaoh also saw her and commended her to Pharaoh. And the woman was taken to Pharaoh's house. See, Abram had a little too much fear, in my opinion. He had a little too much fear. He did not think God could preserve him. So he almost gave his wife away. He treated Abram, Pharaoh did, he treated Abram well for her sake, and he had sheep, oxen, male donkeys, male and female servants, female donkeys and camels. I don't know, maybe in some strange twist of God's plan for Abram, this was how he was going to be made wealthy. But nevertheless, I still think he should have been able to believe God to preserve him rather than telling his wife, tell him you're my sister. Let's continue on, verse 17. But the Lord plagued Pharaoh and his house with great plagues because of Sarai, Abram's wife. And Pharaoh called Abram and said, what is this you've done to me? Why did you not tell me that she was your wife? Why did you say she is my sister? I might have taken her as my wife. Now, therefore, here is your wife. Take her and go your way. So Pharaoh commanded his men concerning him, and they sent him away with his wife and all that he had. Wow. Um, this story makes me scratch my head. Here is the patriarch of the family of Israel. Here is the man who left Ur of the Chaldees, left Haran, and was headed toward the Promised Land. And he's lying about, in a way, he's lying about who his wife really is to save his own neck. I think we need to take a lesson from this. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. God has your in the palm of his hand. God knows where you are. God knows what you need. Don't be afraid. It worked out because God would not allow Pharaoh to do anything to Abram's wife, Sarai, that he should not do. But I think sometimes we just have to have faith even when we haven't seen it. And that's the word for today. Good to see you on, Sharon Noblet, as well. There are others that are on. Thank you for taking the time to be with us. Every day we do this, Sunday through Friday. It's a blessing to us. I hope it's a blessing to you. And I hope you'll take some lessons from this and utilize them in your lives each and every day. Spend some time with God in the Word of God and prayer every day. It's the best thing you'll do, and it'll help you know how to live as you study His Word as well. Please know we love you. We're praying for each of you. And I hope to see you again tomorrow live